Hey everyone, Ethan here, again live from the beautiful IWF showroom at the Bessey booth with Tassos. And before we get into it, he's got a quick shout out that he wants to give.
Thanks, Ethan. Here with our guest from Rockler Companies, one of our largest partners across the U.S. Rockler's based out of Minnesota. They've got 37 retail stores across the country, as well as an extensive web presence with Rockler.com. Any Bessey that you need, you can definitely find it at Rockler. We want to thank them for their ongoing support.
Thanks guys for stopping by. You heard it here, Rockler, but I'm sure you already knew that. So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about two new clamps that you guys have coming out. Let's talk about the K-body first.
Ethan, this is our next generation K-body Revo Revolution.
Okay.
What we've done is we've taken essentially the best parallel clamp in the market, made some subtle changes and made it that much better. We've listened to some feedback from our users over the years, made the changes, and here we are today with the third generation. Really quickly, people will look at it and say, well, it looks very similar to the previous model. Well, it does. However, we've gone in and created a handle with a hex insert. So you could put a light impact tool, 17 Newton meters, or a small Allen key ratchet system to get that extra leverage if you're unable to actually grip the handle and tighten up.
Okay.
Furthermore, we've made some changes to the mechanism itself, tightened it up. If you took the last generation Revo and the original K-body, if you held it up, this head would typically slide down, jam somebody's fingers. Not the case anymore.
That's great.
We've tightened up the locking mechanism, made it much tighter, and in doing so, we've increased the clamping force. We've gone from 1,500 pounds all the way to 1,700 pounds, and it has 2,200 pounds of holding capacity. So it really is, you know, sometimes people will say that's a little too much. You're right.
Oh, okay, well, I'm not that type of person.
But
so
there are
I'll
those
get as
that
much
are,
clamping
you
as
know
I
what?
can.
And there are those that are doing some pretty large, they're doing clamping on some pretty large pieces of material. They need that extra force, so it's great to have it. Everything you see here configuration-wise, we have our work protection pieces that go in between the actual jaws, elevates the material ever so slightly, eliminates any concern for pitting, black marks on the wood itself, and it's the same polyamide that's used within the actual caps themselves. Easy to clean and easy to replace as well.
That's great. Just gotta get my hands on this.
By all means. And easily becomes a spreader the exact same way all of our K-bodies did before.
That's great. All right, so let's get into the second one.
So, when you're traditionally looking at getting into a tight space, if you had to get into a gap, say a small framing unit, and there's an actual backer board on the project itself, if you got in with a traditional F-clamp, your handle, which is over the actual pad, is up against the back of the surface. So you had to get a little creative and get behind there. No longer the case. We've created our new gear clamp. In doing so, we've put the handle over top of the rail.
So smart.
This allows you to get outside of the work, and by implementing a train gear system in the actual head itself, it's fast moving, you get in, close up, but by turning your handle on the rail itself, that's where you get your final clamping force. 2 3/8 throat depth, 450 pounds of clamping force from 6-inch all the way to 24, 4 sizes. And that's available this fall.
It's exciting. It's very, very exciting.
Yeah, this here is a game changer. We're really excited about this one.
Really
very unique, very Bessey-esque, if I could use that term. Something that is completely new and fresh to the market. Can definitely be used as an all-purpose clamp, but it's nice to have that unique feature and benefit about getting in tight places and having the handle on the outside.
It's great. I've already been a fan of Bessey for a while. This game changer, like you said. Very excited to start using this.
Ethan, it's what we do. Clamps are our life, and you know what? We're excited about all the changes going on.
It shows. All right. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ethan, signing off from IWF. Check out the next video.